What's up, friends of the good mood? This is Manni and welcome to the first actual gameplay video on Dino Squad on the channel. I've made the early info video, but no actual gameplay yet. That's what we're gonna do here. It's now in public beta. Anyone can play the game. You'll find a link in the video description and the pinned comment in case you also want to get it for iOS or Android. Just check it out. And there you'll find all you need to know. And I haven't done too much on this account yet. I want to compare two basic, not robots. Oh man, I have to get this out of my head. Two basic dinos, the Reaver versus the Primark in this video here, and see what you guys think is more useful. Because this is like a quick killer assassin with shotguns, and this is with a machine gun, heavy armor tank thing that can swing its armored tail and just do a lot of damage with that. But it's not as fast, obviously, right? So in capping, it's not that good. Anyways, let's jump into some gameplay and test them and compare them, and then I'm making a vote, okay? So this right here was the swing tail ability. I'm not even sure how it's called. I'm killing this guy now with the machine gun and turning around and swing tail. But versus this thing right here, that's the shotgunner, the little shotgun, you know, assassin with the running ability where you can instantly bite someone from behind with a lot of damage. Alright, so let's start with one of them. Let's start with this fast one. Obviously, the fast one is super good at capping beacons. It also can walk through tiny tunnels that the bigger one can't, and it can hide in the high grass too. You'll basically lose the lock on. If someone like a small robot, Dino walks into the grass, you lose the lock on. You can't even fire at him anymore. So, and here's the ability. Look at this. He comes with his ability, and I turn around and use my ability. I had a little lag right there. We're gonna see it a couple of more times. No, so let's go and attack the beacon there. And one thing I didn't understand when I played, but I do understand now, is how you can capture beacons. You have to shoot these glowing, these things, this there, and this on all four sides. You have to destroy this, and after that you can capture the beacon. Problem is, when I played this, I didn't know that. So I didn't know how to capture the beacon. I could only keep killing whatever spawns here, but I didn't know how to capture the beacon when I played. That was one of my first gameplay moments here. Here's the ability, see that? You come from behind, you activate the ability, you get faster, and you get this bite from behind where you do a lot of damage, 2000 damage or so. And a small robot you can almost instantly kill with it. The bigger ones, you won't be getting an instant kill, you see here, and boop, but you bite off quite a bit of its health. But of course, if you get hit by the swing tail thing of the tanky beast, then you'll probably, you know, end up dying yourself. So it's going to be a bit of a tricky thing to make the enemy use his abilities without you getting hit by it, right? Alright, and good. So let's attack further. And in the upper right is going to be a vote where you guys can then vote which you think is more powerful or more useful overall. Activating the ability and boop. By the way, keep in mind, many of the enemies we're defeating right now are actually bots, okay? Because this is the earliest time there was to play. It was so new that only a handful of people were actually playing. And therefore, the matchmaker was filling up the matches with bots, right? So, yeah, that's just so you know, because we can so easily kill them, it's because they're bots, right? We will also see some players, though. See, and I'm doing much more damage if I hit these red things, and if I hit the non-red things, then I'm not doing as much damage. But this is how you capture the beacon. I have to hit this other red thing 1 or 2 more times, but I didn't understand it, so I didn't capture the beacon. Okay. There's an enemy. Where is he? Where did he go? Where did the enemy go? He was right here. Ah, there he is. And boop! Monster kill. So now we're capturing. See, now we've also we've killed these red things on the beacon, and then we are capturing it afterwards. After the enemy is gone from the beacon. Now, how do I plan to do content with Dino Squad versus War Robots? I thought making one Dino Squad video per week might be a good idea to start with. And then see what you guys think, what your feedback is. If you like to see this once in a while, then I'll keep doing one video. Maybe you guys are crazy, like, wow, this is the best thing I've ever seen. I want to see more. Then maybe it's 2 videos a week. But I think I'm starting with 1 and just see how you guys react to it. Now, that was the small Reaver, how it's called. The bigger one is called Primark, by the way, okay? I'm having the account running in the background to check. And you can also, of course, upgrade them, right? Let's just check, go into the account. You see here this guy. This is a sniper. No, wait, this is the sniper. Here, the Reaver. I already have the basic shotgun. This is what it comes with. And for 500 of the gold currency, which you get from playing, I can get the light shotguns then. The better ones, those would be. Basic and then light. And then there's heavy shotguns. Wow. And this is probably insanely powerful. But I have to reach level 20 to get this. And also, very interesting to know is what Pixonic has let me know, is that apparently this game is actually using a meta score on your hangar for the matchmaker. So the matchmaker will check the hangar strength of all your dinos and weapons and basically come up with a score and then make matches where the scores are relatively similar to each other, right? So you shouldn't really be having to play the highest end players with a low end account, right? That is an interesting improvement compared to War Robots. And another thing is that when someone drops out of the match, you will not just lose the player will be filled with a bot instead. So even if someone leaves, you will at least have a teammate. It might not be the smartest teammate, but there is someone with you, you know? And he's not just gone. And the Primark here, I think I've already leveled... No, I haven't. I've only leveled the sniper so far. That's this guy. I've already leveled the sniper cannon to the light sniper cannon. This will be the next video, where I introduce to you guys the sniping feature, where you really, you basically stand there, you get a zoom crosshair, and where you can manually aim, and you do even headshots for more damage, and then you fire with a massive damage output at range. Let's go back into the actual video for today. And again, I want to see what you guys think about this video content here. Here, I baited his ability. I'm not that good in this game yet, but I knew one or two things. I knew that No Name would try to use his bite ability to come at me with his much speed and kill me. And I baited him. See, he's now activating the ability. I wait for it to be over, then I activate mine, and boop, kill him. Zing! That's how you can outplay, for example, a dino here. And this, it's probably a bot. I guess this would be a bot. It doesn't look very, very strong and useful. It must be a bot. And I'm also guessing that the AI will be, you know, improved as well over time. And No Name is back here. It could be a bot too, but maybe it was a player who was trying to get me into his short-range swing-tail thing. Alright, see, and you're super fast with this small guy. This thing is so fast, it can kill things fast, small things fast, and it can capture beacons very effectively. And with the shotguns, it actually deals a lot of damage as well. But you need to be careful not to get too close to these robots, to these dinos with their swing-tail things, or any other. And in a few seconds, we're jumping into gameplay where we play the Primark, so the bigger tank, right? We're playing it ourselves and then see how well this does. Because keep in mind, what we kill here, many of those things are just bots, so they don't really represent an actual opponent right there. I also get the feeling that you kill them quicker and easier. This might be a player, because he just spawned and immediately activated the ability. I'm not sure though. One thing that I noticed is that sadly the game does not run at 60 frames per second for me on the emulator. That would have been great. I can't get the gameplay as fluid as the trailer that I showed you in this first video. But again, it's still work in progress. It's a beta, right? It's an open beta, work in progress, in development, and it's by no means finished or anything. There is a lot of work that Pixonic is still having to do on this. To make this a final, well, it's never going to be final. War Robots is never going to be final either, right? It's always work in progress. There's always going to be something new. But here is the final. The whole game is not refined fully yet, right? They're still working on that. See here, I'm walking inside this rock. A big T-Rex, for example, a huge dino, it's like a Titan almost in Warlords if you want. They wouldn't be able to fit in there, so you can just run away from the T-Rex through the rock formation and escape it, right? Because the T-Rex is also pretty fast and very deadly. I've only seen it once. It was spewing fire, and yeah. So here, that was the small one, the Reaver. Now let's have a detailed look at the Primark and a comparison. You see the damage counts that we're doing. It's pretty cool. 2,000, 2,100. So it does a decent amount of damage for sure. This machine gun. One thing I haven't yet fully understood is when it deals damage and when it is not. See, now it was dealing good damage, and now I'm doing the ability, and now look, now I'm doing very little damage to him. And sometimes the game... Here, I'm doing my ability now, 2,300 damage, and then full damage afterwards. And he hit me again with his swing-tail maneuver. And I think every time I'm being hit by that, my damage output is getting lower. Because, look, in the bottom it says weak. Can someone explain to me, please, what this means? I don't understand when and why this weak symbol appears. And what it means exactly. Apparently, I'm doing less damage now. Look, the damage ticks are like 50, 80, 70 and such. Before, they were like 100, 150, and I would stack up to multiple thousands of damage immediately, which somehow now doesn't work because the weak symbol is there. If someone could explain to me why this is the case, that would be very helpful. Boom! I just killed 3 of these little guys here. And I'm currently letting the music from the game run. It's actually pretty okay. Here we go. And again, it says weak. Boom! And I killed him with a swing tail. How do I know what the ability is called? Hold on, let's go back to the account. It has the ability. Let's see what it's called. Here. Ah, tail sweep. Okay. Oh, there are going to be different abilities too. Damage resist... Oh, wait, here is the explanation. Range 16 meters. Duration 5 seconds. Cooldown 10 seconds. Oh, and you get 85% damage resistance after you have done this tail sweep. Aha. And what's the ability called on the small Reaver? It's called Bite. Okay, that is kind of expected. Health? Oh, you also restore health when you do this. See, I didn't even check that yet. Wow, I'm such a noob still. But don't worry, ladies and gentlemen. In time, I'm going to be getting good at it as well. I would say not less good than I am in Warlords, hopefully. If I am good there. If I'm not a total noob. But yeah, so we're gonna see some more information also here. This, as I said, this was the first time me playing the game then. And I was just recording it. He's coming. See, did you see that? He was hidden in the grass. Check this out. He goes into the grass, his name disappears, and he could now walk through the grass here, and I wouldn't know where he is, unless he just comes out of it. However, if I shoot the position where he is, I will still get the damage count if I actually hit him. So you can kind of spray into the field, and hope to you know, to get the full thing, get him killed. So I just learned that, oh wait, that didn't hit him. I just learned that you get 85% damage resistance after you you use this swing tail, this tail sweep, it's called, right? Oh man, look at the damage we're doing. Jesus, he's taking so much damage. Wow, dude, that was insane. That was like 3,000-4,000 in a couple of seconds there. Oh, hello, big boy. Wait for it. Wait for me. Ah, come on. He's running. Ah, and I think he's visible because he was shooting. Ah, so if you're firing from within the grass, you will be visible. Only if you stand still and or only if you avoid firing, that is when you're not going to be visible to your opponents. Ah, this is also good to know for when I play the small guy next time. Also here there is this increase the rewards by 50% with watching. And see, I got 14 of these golden things, or no, 5. I got 5 for this and 5 for this and 10 for being MVP, most valuable player. and then 3 for top damage. So you get this gold currency. I got 26 of it altogether. 26 of the gold currency. And for example, the upgrade to the next weapon cost around 200 or so. So 10 matches, and I was able to afford an upgrade for the new weapon. And then of course you can also get yourself dinos from the currency too. Now, let's be honest, this is the beginning, right? Leveling up high-leveled weapons will probably cost a lot more and take more time. But so far, I think you can get the things. If I'm correct, you can get the things from playing the game. So if I'm not mistaken, I think that is the case. Well, where did the guy go? Ah, there he is. Steelhound, stay with me, buddy. You'll also get a short glimpse of what's coming in the next video with the sniper. I'm pulling out the sniper for just 1 second here. Whoa, I didn't hit him. I must have not timed it right or so. Here, another thing that you guys need to tell me: is there a way to respawn? Is there a way to scrap the dino and just, you know, take the other one? Because now I gathered a lot of points and I wanted to take the sniper. But I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to switch my dino while my dino is still alive. Boom! I got this one with a swing tail, or tail swipe. He was at full health, man, and he just instantly killed. And then I killed the other guy afterwards. See, I'm trying to press all the buttons and trying to find out how I can respawn with a different dino. But it seems like you can't do it unless you have been killed. I think you actually have to get killed in order to do this. Oh wow, he is taking a lot of damage. Yeah, his damage resistance is gone. The 85% damage resistance, they are gone. And that is why I was able to do a lot more damage. So when two Primarchs are fighting each other at a range, they will already use their ability. And then when they come close to each other, it's important for you to be the first one to activate the ability and hit the other while he doesn't have it running yet. So you do still the full damage while he will only do the 15% through your damage resistance. Boom. Yeah, that's nice. And it will count like you have this damage resistance for 5 seconds or so. And after the 5 seconds, you have another... your ability almost ready again, and you can get the resistance back and do damage. And this is how this tank works. So I'm having to I just learned this while watching this video. I actually and while going through the account with you together here, I learned with the damage resistance how it works. So here it is. Now I can finally respawn with a sniper. I'm choosing a point, and this was before I upgraded the snipers. This was the level 1 basic sniper weapon, and you can see you can fire at super long range, and if you make a headshot or so, I think you're going to be doing a lot of damage, massive damage to the enemy. And then you have the sniper mode, which I'm going to be using now. Look, now I'm doing much more damage, ridiculous amounts of damage. It's like every shot is a headshot now or so, and it will do massive damage to the enemy then. This is awesome. So yeah, this was the first gameplay video to Dino Squad. Let's see how the sniper ability is called. Probably sniper. Sniper mode, yeah. Damage increases by 450% for 7 seconds. 10 seconds cooldown. Target self, because you buff yourself. And there are multiple slots for abilities in the future, and then maybe other abilities that you can probably also use, maybe. Or equip. And there are different slots here too for equipment and weapons and whatnot. I don't know what else is going to be happening there. But yeah, so that sniper I will show you that sniper in an exclusive video just about the sniper next time. And for now, I really need to hear what you guys think about this content. If you enjoy that one too, once in a while, or you know, if you hate it, or if you think one video a week is cool with this, let me know what you think. All right. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like and comment down below, and if you haven't already, hit subscribe, as brutal as a man can hit for more. Thanks for bearing with me. You guys are awesome as always. Manni-Gaming signing off. Bye bye.